So she comes up here.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
ladies.
Queenie.
Hello, pretty.
Hello.
How are you?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. How are you
Well,
doing?
thank
I know
you.
it's been a while.
This has been a minute, but not that long.
Yes. Yeah, not that long. It wasn't like super, super long, but it's just been I think it's just, with everything going on for 2020,
2020 is a
everyone's
year
in their
I'll never
house.
forget.
Right.
So thank you so much, Ryan, for being with us today on our segment.
Yes.
Thanks for
We appreciate
inviting me.
it. No problem. So, guys, thank you once again for tuning in. We can't thank you enough for always supporting us and being here on your Thursday evenings with us with our best of our indie talks, and where we basically commit this segment to all of our artists, wonderful artists, indie artists that are doing phenomenal things in the music industry for their music career. And they're right here in our very own backyards.
Yes.
Okay. So we thank you
We
so much
out
for
here.
tuning in. So, guys, welcome Rian Wyld. Woo! Yes, bring the energy. Bring the energy.
What's going
Yes.
on?
So first off, you already know, I know I had a pleasure of speaking with you in the past. We talked to you on the Hip Hop Basement. We have talked to you on numerous occasions. You are so talented, so rare,
Thank
of
you.
talent. So
And raw.
just very, yes,
Thank
I love
you.
it. So
Thank
just
you so
for
much.
all of those, because we have a lot of new audience, we have a lot of new individuals that came and joined the GENEUS team and world. So just kind of talk to them about who is Rian Wyld, because NYC stand up.
Yes.
And talk about your representation. And just talk about your, representing and getting into the music and that where you are.
My mom is texting me. It's not working. You're going to have to watch it after.
Oh,
Mom. You got to watch it after. Representing. I'm out here doing that. I'm representing myself, representing the ladies, representing what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? It never even started as that again. I'm just doing what I love and it's working out. You know what I'm saying? People are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I had a 12-hour studio session last night. I'm tired. It's the first time I did that.
12 hours.
All right. You gotta get it in, definitely. So talk about, the start of your music, and starting your career really in this path, because you are phenomenal. Like you're a pianist, you're a singer, a rapper, like just like everything. So talk about like having those multifaceted like hats and how you balance each one of those.
Right. So it started a while ago now. I picked up piano in high school. I fell in love with it. And I had a gift for it. And I thank God for that. And years of grinding, it's definitely grown. Like I've worked for the bars that people hear, the flow that people hear, all the things that people like about me as an artist. I worked for this shit. Like I didn't start rapping yesterday. It's been damn near a decade. And what else was I
So I mean, like we did discuss, you're a rapper, pianist, songwriter, philanthropist.
Yes.
And you
not yet.
You
I have goals to be. I'm too poor to be a philanthropist. You gotta have money.
And
that's the goal, though.
You got to keep it going. But like, how did you transition into becoming a rapper? Because you weren't a rapper at first. At first, you were a pianist. So how did you make that transition? Like, how did you know? All right, I have the gift to rap and write my own raps.
Right. I always have to go back to the point when I wrote my first rap, and it's a very sad part of my life. But tragedies just happened in my life, like years and years, consistently. And the first one that happened was a really close family friend was murdered. His life was taken by gun violence by someone that he was friends with, that we all knew and grew up with. It was such a fucked up situation. I was 18 and I was just in school. I was a pianist major. And I seen a video, and it's ironic, of Ryan Leslie. and he was rapping and playing the keys. My brother showed him it. You know, Ryan is my brother's name. I'm carrying my brother's name. I lost him to gun violence in a tragedy in 2014. So I could list so many things, but it'd be a lot to throw onto the audience. So I just tell a little bit that that's the truth. That's how I started rapping. It was tributes to my brothers that had passed away. And when I wrote the song for Bash, my very, very first rap, I was going by my name, Iman Joyce. Like, if people know Iman Joyce, like, they heard the first bars. That was before Rian Wyld. And so when my brothers passed away, I had to carry his legacy. And, like, I'm Rian Wyld. Like, as much as this shit hurts, you know what I'm saying? It's made me be very opinionated and have these feelings. And I'm listen, I know people feeling me, and I'm grateful for it, because this is really how I heal myself. It's really like a healing process for me. And I'm just glad people are enjoying it. Like, when you hit me up like, girl, you want it? Duh, it's quarantine. Of course I got time. I ain't doing shit. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing these freestyles, posting them. I'm taking care of my son. I'm with my family. Fire. I'm in Atlanta right now with my family. Like, I'm taking advantage of this time. My birthday was last week. So I came out here on a whim. I had to get out of New York. Like, we hit the road 15 hours on the highway, and like, it really was just a little freeing just to get out of, you know, get out of your home space. You gotta
get away and reset and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You have to, you definitely have to reset. And the fact that, you know, especially you with family, so that's important. So, you know, because you need that. Yeah. So, okay. What do you have other?
Well, oh no, I mean,
okay, I'll go right ahead. So, listen, you said you're working on, you know, music, and of course, you know, over the summer you dropped A Lot on My Mind. So I love the track, you know, hands down. You know, you dropped it under Unispan Records, so shout out to Unispan.
Shout out to Unispan.
And the visual. So I definitely want to get into this visual. Talk about the creative process and the thought process, because it was amazing. It to me, it stood out as, you know, queen power. You know, you did the Black Lives Matter movement. You know, it was just amazing, and the look of it kind of took me back to a little bit of a 90s feel, with the treatment a little bit, with the rooftops and everything of that nature. But just really talk about the creative process and talk about how much that meant to you to incorporate the whole Black Lives Matter, especially with everything that was going on with 2020.
Right. So incorporating Black Lives Matter, it was just off the rip, like, we need to do this, because again, I spit a freestyle recently. I know people look at me, they're like, what is she? Is she Spanish? No, I'm black and white. I'm biracial. That's what I am. But I was just talking with my sis last night in the studio. She's biracial too. She's like, yo, race is a social construct. You know, men have created that, and Black Lives Matter is so important because we're really out here being killed in the streets for the color of our skin. So I'm an artist. What else is there to talk about? I said some shit. I don't remember the bars I said, but if it ain't about justice, I won't even rhyme more. Like, that's the artist that I am. If it's not justice, I'm not rhyming about it. Like, we in the studio freestyling, having fun last night, but as far as tracks, I gotta get so much deep shit off my mind before. I got party tracks, that's easy, but I do have a lot on my mind, and that's how that record came to be. And the vision of the video, because the video is better than the track. That's my opinion. The video is so amazing. Shout out to LB Projects, my man. We just launched Project Media. So it's our own film production. We're one of the very few Black-owned film production companies in New York, probably in the whole country. And we out here grinding. So listen, we working with mainly independent artists, and they did a lot on my mind. You know, I produced the vision alongside him and Looks by London, who's creative directive. He helped set design. Like, my team is out here working. Like, we have a team, and it's so beautiful when we don't hate on each other, and we really just
everybody's on the same
together
mission
and make art. Yeah, it's beautiful. Having a team is beautiful. I'm thankful because I've had done this shit for many years, just on my dolo, and like having family and friends support, but it's not a team that's active that has something to offer to what I'm trying to do.
So I do have a follow-up. I know you want. I'm sorry. So my follow-up is, speaking of, you know, the team and family support, how would you describe from when you first started up until this point? Because we want our audience to know, like, it's real out here. You know, sometimes where you at, it takes a lot to get where you're at now.
You said it's almost been a decade.
And it's been a decade for you. And I've heard your story many times, but I definitely, I want you to say, and I know you're probably like tired of probably saying it, or, you know, or I'm not going to repeat it. You're probably not tired. You know, it's because I need our audience to hear that, because sometimes some people just probably think like, oh, I'm gonna roll out of bed, I'm gonna really be an artist today.
Just wake up, I'm gonna be a rapper.
I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm a singer, or I'm gonna drop this track and everybody gonna buy it. Like, hold on. It's a process. Like,
it takes time.
Even if you're good, it's a process. So just, I mean, really talk about that part, like from then to now, because clearly there's challenges going on, right?
Right. The process, it's been very long. Again, even to recognize that I was an artist, that I really am, that is true to me. Like, I wasn't just hopping on some shit for fun. Like, this is what I need to be doing with my life. It's definitely was a long process. I'm 28, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it in every interview because, one, as an artist, I feel pressure like, oh, if I'm not 18 to 21 or over 25, like, but listen, I was rapping at 18. I've been grinding for that long. And I'm learning I was learning my way. And now I'm the most fired. Who's more fired than me? That's how I feel about it. And it took me 10 years to get there. Or at least, who can I stand next to when it comes to this rap shit? Like, I'm not going to say I'm the greatest rapper alive, but I'm up there.
But you need to have that energy.
Yeah.
Keep that.
And it took a long time to get that confidence. So I want to talk more about the process, because I don't get asked like these deep questions a lot in interviews. And it's a real one. Like, every time I wrote a song, pretty much I have to be triggered by an emotion. So a life event happened, and then I'm just creatively expressing it to myself. And it's like writing in a diary. Like, I don't know when I write the music, because nobody's really around me normally. And it just happens to make beautiful poetry and music. I've always loved music growing up. I listened to everything. Literally, I listened to music from the 50s and on, like forward. I love old school music. I love music that's out now. I play mad gospel music to keep, you know what I'm saying, rock music, everything. But I'm definitely mainly influenced by 90s hip hop era.
I would definitely say, like, you give me that, like, the 90s vibe.
Strong, bro. Been on strong. Love of my life.
It was the freestyle you did for If Your Girl Only Knew. Like, that video, I was just like, this is so 90s, and I loved
London
it.
And Project.
Loved it. Like, all your videos, when I was watching, I was like, damn, I was like, this is so dope. Like, so fire.
Thank you.
So you're a mom, a wife, and for artists who find it difficult in balancing like their music careers and life, like, how do you find that balance?
I try to find it every day. I try to find it every day. I'm a Libra, so my sign literally means balance, and I literally feel that every day. I don't know too deep into astrology, but I do know that it's my Libras we're scale, right? And I literally I pray for balance, and then I do my best to find balance every day, because every day is not the same at all. And I'm trying to accomplish a lot. Being a mom, my son is my priority, so, and I love him, and I give him all the attention that and probably more than he needs, because I love him. Like, he's like, I be sweating him. And it's like, no, put him down. He's cute. Focus on his music. Like, I'm trying to stop breastfeeding him. It's the hardest thing. And it's like, he's good. Like, I did my job but I'm so attached. We're so attached to each other. So balance, yeah.
My son, I was like, we done.
1-year-old.
We done.
After week 2, we're done.
We're done. My kid, I was like, you're off. You're good. But...
Oh man, I do it. He bosses me around, but I got to take control. So that was helpful being out here too in Atlanta, because I have my sister and family. Thank you.
He's such a cutie.
He's a trip. I love him so much.
That's amazing.
I really thought being a mom would like, I cried because I'm like, no, like my career, you know what I'm saying? But the moment I found I was pregnant, but he has only helped me. His love sustains me. And I just be thinking like, yo, I thank God I had him when I had him, because I can't imagine going through COVID without my baby. Like I probably would, I don't know, because I still go through it. You know, I know we're all going through it.
Yeah.
This shit is emotionally draining. Like, and so many more things. It's just, life is just really, really, we're in a really crazy time. Or maybe we've always been in a really crazy time and we're just more and more aware of it due to social media and being able to communicate with people from different towns and cities and all over the world.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is that, you know, we talked about you as an artist. You know, you have all these multifaceted hats that you're wearing. So you talked about your balance. Now I want to kind of dig more on the individuality side, as far as an artist standpoint, because there are a lot of artists out there who is rapping, who's singing, who's doing, you know, coming up with all these different creatives every single day. How do you stand true to your individuality?
I don't force anything. I kind of am just now debating being like, I've lately thought about, should I force shit? Like I did a post last night and I asked my followers, yo, if I'm in the studio and there's a beat and I feel like I can't write to it, should I try to force myself to write a 16? Like work my craft. And you can't force too much, but you know, I have to put some effort into it.
Were you able to write?
Oh yeah, well, we had a whole freestyle session. Shout out to Zarina Raps. She's another talented female MC coming up. It's crazy. That's what I love about social media. Like I literally hit her up like, yo, what's good, sis? I'm out here. We never linked up before. We had a really, really dope session. Just vibing.
That was good, because I think it was the video from last night, right?
Yeah, I posted a few things.
Y'all was definitely vibing. Y'all was good.
We was just vibing and chilling. So it was a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Did I answer your question? I guess so.
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry.
You're good. No, believe me, you're good. You're good.
So sidetracked.
The fact that, you know,
I swear I'm not this crazy. I'm like a few hours.
I get it, girl. It's tired. You had them long hours in that studio. It's okay. But we appreciate you just definitely taking the time out and really spending your time with us.
So we spoke about you having like the 90s, like you have a 90s vibe to you. Who would you say are your influences, like when it comes to artists or rappers at all?
Right. Definitely Eve, Lisa Left Eye, Lauryn Hill. Like definitely them. I know they've influenced my sound because I bumped them for so many years. Who else do I sound like? I don't know. I think them mainly. But just the whole era of 90s hip hop, DMX, Jadakiss, like the whole era, Bad Boy. I grew up so much loving Bad Boy, loving Biggie, loving Pac. So yeah, I'm definitely influenced, and I love the flow. And again, that's definitely my true flow. I don't try too hard.
Yeah, no, and I can definitely tell because like even just listening to like some of your freestyles that you have, like you don't sound the same in every song that you have. Like a lot of, I don't want to say like a lot of these like new female rappers, but just a lot of rappers, they sound the same in every single song that they put out.
It's like, when are you gonna switch this?
But like you sound total, like your cadence is different and you're able to adapt to any type of beat that you're given, which I think that's a beautiful gift to have.
Thank you.
It's so amazing that you said that because I was watching an old season of the Rap Game with Jermaine Dupri, and when he was really talking to, the younger rappers, because letting them know, because I think it was like one instant one challenge they had to do was the DJ gave them a beat, they started with the beat, and then in the middle of it, the DJ switches the beat real quick, so you have to
be able to
flow with it, adapt to the change of the sound. And it was just so funny that while you were saying that, I was thinking that, because I was like, yo, she's perfect on how to adapt to her sound, because of the way that you could tell she studies the music.
I'm so glad we chopped it up, because these conversations really keep me going. Like, I go through times like, I don't know, do I really want to write another track and put it out? It's such an emotional process, but I'm so happy because I'm finally at a point where I'm free, and like the comments that you're saying to me is affirming that just get free and keep doing me.
Keep going. Do not stop.
I appreciate that. Those are amazing compliments.
No,
those are like extra
keep
on
going.
Compliments.
Please keep pushing. Well, I think I'm thankful. That makes me feel good to know that can be confirmation to you, because this is just because the way the one thing about Danielle and I, like when we ever bring an artist on, like the one thing we're doing is studying them. We're looking at their background. We're looking at studying their music,
we
their
listen
sounds.
To their music.
We're really listening. We're listening like, hey, yo, I hear this sound. Like she said, you hear a lot of 90s influence and see the 90s influence. And I'm looking at the visuals and like, yo, this is, you know, yo, she got like this going on. You know, we study that. And I think that's the pureness, because when we hear you talk, we hear the passion, we hear the seriousness on, you know, yo, this got to do it. Like this is it.
And it's not like we're just asking you general questions like, oh, okay, well, when you were in the studio, like we're digging deep.
Yeah, no, and you definitely are. You're definitely digging deep, and I appreciate that, because like last night I did hashtag send beats, so mad producers sent in beats than I get on an average night. And so many people, I could tell, like, you didn't listen to me. You really just clicked the hashtag and you just clicked the email button or whatever.
Here's the
beat.
You
didn't listen, because this is way off. You would have never reached out to me. I would never rap on these beats. We don't have, like, stuff. It was hilarious. It was
man.
But I do really appreciate that when people listen. Because, again, I think my fans are people that really listen to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So my next question is that we know that you a lot of mine. We had Becoming. We had a couple of tracks. Now your upcoming EP. Now, can you? I know I want to get too further in details or anything like that. Jump in, but just kind of talk about what should we expect. You know, we get different. You know, you're straightforward. We get a lot from you. You give us a lot of different vibes. So and that's the thing. I love it, because it's like I feel like you kind of keep us on our toes, to be honest. And that's what I love. I don't like, for me personally, this is my opinion, I don't like predictable artists, even though there are predictable artists.
I know they're gonna do this,
and I already know this is the case. Or if I hear the next album or the next EP, I'm like, yo, okay, it's the same. But it's cool. You know, because some good artists are some predictable artists too. So talk about, you know, what should we expect?
You can expect the most important raw music to me. It's really a chill tempo. I don't think I have any like club bangers. Like I have a whole stash of club bangers. It's not on this album. And I'm not gonna say the title track yet. I'm just gonna drop it all on y'all.
When are you gonna release it?
It'll be out before the year is over. It will be out before the year is over. All absolutely. Right. 2020 is the year I dropped my first EP.
Yeah,
we're excited. So excited about that. But you can expect some great music, I think.
I really look forward to it. I really do look forward to it.
And a lot on my mind is on it, and Becoming is on it.
And I thought the video for Becoming was so beautiful. Like how you just revealed you were pregnant was so beautiful. Like, did you feel like, should I not? Because, you know, like you said earlier, like when you're in the industry, you kind of feel like, oh, is it really like the right time and everything? But did you like have like a little like, all right, I should reveal that I'm pregnant?
Right. So again, back to the industry. Duly noted, I'm really not in it. I'm independent. I don't think the industry really I'm not fully in it. Like again, I feel like an example of how I got to link up with another independent artist last night and just go to the studio, vibe, play beats, no one else in the room, no management, no, like, we're just really making music. And I feel like that's something that used to happen way more than it does now. So I just like really appreciate that. So I don't feel like I'm fully in the industry.
Okay.
Second part of the question.
But you making waves, girl.
Yes.
Wait,
what was the second part of your question? I'm sorry.
Well, you were talking about the revealing of the pregnancy,
the revealing of becoming, right?
If it was like a challenge, I guess.
Right. Leading to that, so I have full creative control of what I want to do. And when I became pregnant, again, just creating music is so real to me. It's all the realest moment in my life. So it wasn't forced. It wasn't an idea. It's like, oh, I have to release this in a music video. Like, I'm not just going to post a picture and show the world that I'm pregnant. Like, no, here's the song. Here's how I feel. Here's this video. And it's crazy because by the time I got everything done and Becoming came out, I'm pretty sure my son was 1 month old. Like, yeah, or maybe I was about to give birth. No, I won't say 1 month old. Maybe that's when the video came out, but the record, I don't remember. But it was not like, it's like people found out I was pregnant, then I had my baby. I didn't say it early on at all. And it really was, I have to do this amazing video. And shout out to GENEUS Band that gave us the budget to produce that and make it so beautiful.
Yeah, your videos always, oh my gosh, they always look so fire.
Thank you, Project Media. Project Media. The only black
so listen, if you got the tag, let's put the tag in so we can put it in, like, so we can follow and support. Definitely
for the production
Project Media. So that's, you know, what I work on. That's all I'm doing now with this COVID. We're really going hard. Project Media, that's our family business. And I'm writing music. I'm writing music for other artists, writing music for myself. In 2021, after this album drops, you can just expect way more music for you to listen to.
Yes.
Let me know what y'all think, vibe to. And yeah, I'm so excited because I'm finally in a place where I'm like, I'm ready to just release my music. And
we're ready too. We're ready.
So Rian, we definitely want to say thank you so much. We're gonna wrap it up with one of our favorite questions, because we want you to go ahead and get some rest and chill out with that family.
Yes.
Okay. So we appreciate from the bottom of our hearts for you just really stopping in. Really, you gave a lot of like just straight information, just straight, you know, real, speaking from the heart, truth. What it is when it comes to you and your music, okay? And we appreciate that. You know, we can never take that for granted. We really hope the audience really took this and really heard everything that she was saying, took something from it. You know, hope you had your pen, pad, whatever, iPad, whatever.
Screen recording.
Right.
Make sure you follow her. You said Project Media?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Project Media, LB Projects in here.
Yes. Shout out. Listen, we support our black owned. There we go. And definitely, and we definitely gonna keep our ears to listening it out for this EP drop, and we can't wait. So our final question, our favorite question that we always like to ask, you know, everybody have heard it, because the one thing is that we wanted you to be able to give some type of encouragement to other independent artists who is looking to say, hey, I want to pursue this lane. This is something I'm really passionate about. This is what I want to do. What encouragement that you would be able to provide or offer to those particular artists?
Encouragement for artists is there's no pressure. Release music. Art is your art. Just make it and release it. There's no pressure. So that's my advice. No pressure. Just do it.
No pressure.
That sounds like the theme for 2020.
No pressure.
Just going into no pressure.
No pressure.
I love
That's my theme, yeah.
I love it. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Rian, thank you so much for all the words and everything. Me. We appreciate you to the fullest. You my sis. You already know.
Before my next interview. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make sure I get a nap in.
But this is the life of an artist.
Do what you gotta do.
It is. And I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm down whenever.